this conversation that we were having earlier, I'm still having a hard time wrapping my brain around.
We're going to talk about it because, look, as you know, the audience knows this. I challenged Pat McAfee for $10,000 for charity. This is pre-FanDuel deal, so I don't want to hear about the $30 million a year now because we didn't know that was all going to happen. This was a year ago. And to a punt-pass-kick challenge. I was recruited as a punter out of high school, and
I played high school football too,
and all that other shit. So like,
do you know what I can't do is throw better than Tom Brady?
No. But here's the thing: with a throw, he's not a. I don't think he's a quarterback. I don't believe so.
Okay.
And punting is a different ball game because if it's a spiral. If you can get it to spiral, it's called a turnover. And you only get one kick in these punt-pass-kicks. I was in one. You only get one. If you were to get that to turn over, and it's 50-50 pro versus non-pro and something like that, then you have a shot. I think he's going to blow me away in kickoffs. Throws, I don't really fucking know, to be honest. Like, I can fucking heave a goddamn ball.
Let me just say a couple things. One, you're out of your fucking mind. Like 0%. He's a professional athlete. The difference in the Twitch... The difference in the fast... Have you seen how athletic he is doing the WWE stuff?
Oh, yeah,
The flips off the top rope. Dude, I'm looking at your body type. You're not doing a flip.
I'm not. But
Come on, man.
He's a much younger dude.
Yes.
And like, I don't know why he got into wrestling or WrestleMania or any of that shit.
Because it's funny.
Yeah, it's funny.
He likes to talk shit.
I have a different theory. I think because their fan base is so diehard, I think it is a very, very smart move. If you're looking at long-term careers, and this is just a guess about McAfee. And by the way, I'm a fan. I'm not shitting on McAfee. I think he's hilarious. If you look at like The Rock, Roman Reigns, all those guys, their fan base, they were John Cena, for Christ's sakes.
Yeah.
That they carry with them for life is massive. The Undertaker's from Austin, Texas. That guy is a fucking legend. And when he walks around town, because we've all seen him in like the airport or walk around the streets and everything, everybody loves the Undertaker, and it's just like I don't even know his real fucking name.
Yeah,
it's just the Undertaker.
It's actually
it's Mr. Under.
Dave Taker.
Dave Undertaker.
Undertaker. Brian Taker.
So I issued this challenge, and McAfee tweets at me the next day footage of him in the punt-pass-kick competition.
Yeah.
At age I think 13 or 14, and he
By
goes.
the way, at 13, he'd beat you right now.
Well, here's the thing. So he goes, hey, you know, I think I still hold the record. To this day, from when I was like 13 or 14 or whatever, right? And I was like, haha, that's funny. And so I tweeted him back a high school photo of me, all state, whatever. Who gives a shit, right? I'm punting the shit out of the ball.
Yeah.
And it was a fun back and forth. And then this clip pops up. We'll play it now, Bob. Do you have it? We'll play it on screen. And he isn't wrong in this statement, but it's really funny that he said it. So go ahead and play it, Bob.
Challenged him to a game of horse.
Smart.
He won't. He probably
He's
won't
talking about
play me
JJ
'cause
Redick.
he's afraid.
Yeah. Well, he gets into it.
Maybe.
JJ Redick.
Maybe.
JJ Redick.
Yeah, but if he says yes to you, then he has to say yes to everybody that challenges him. You know, that's like I get some internet stooges
I got
that are
nothing
like,
to lose. So if he loses like I got nothing. He beats me. Oh yeah, the best shooter of all time in college history is beat me in horse. Yeah. Okay.
I had some internet stooge challenge me to a punt, pass, and kick, and I didn't even acknowledge it because it's like, hey, pal. Just shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You know, that's probably how JJ feels about you. Like, hey, listen.
Yeah, just shut up.
Just shut up.
Now.
All right, like you need to just stop whatever you're talking about right there. But I'll take it as a win, though, if I were you. I'd take it as a win.
Perfect. Yeah. But so thanks for having me on. Congrats on all the success. Congrats on the backflipping and all the stuff that you do in wrestling. I love it.
Yeah. So look, wait. For what McAfee said, I'll say the same thing. I'll take it as a win. You didn't accept the challenge, and that's fine. So I'll take that as a win.
Yeah.
Now he is correct. Where if you do it once, then you have to deal with the rest of all these assholes the rest of your life. And that's all fine and games. Now, the only issue I have a problem with is I'm not an internet stooge, for Christ's sakes, okay? We're shadow banned on YouTube. My internet presence sucks. Now, if he would have said some New York Times bestselling author, then I would have been fine with it. But like internet stooge, fuck off. If he would have said star of fucking movie, like that's fine.
Yeah.
Whatever. But internet stooge hurts because we're trying to get these numbers up, and we just can't, God damn it. I'd love to be an internet stooge. We cannot get past the shadow ban from Adam and Alex Jones on election night.
Now, let me say a couple things about McAfee. First of all, looking at him, he doesn't look like he's in peak athletic form right now.
No, but his legs are about the size of your waist.
That's it. So his legs are massive. Now, okay. I'm good. He does kind of look like Ellen gained a couple pounds.
Yeah, he's a little beefy.
Yeah,
He's thicker.
But I will tell you, a legit athlete. And I tell you, anybody off the street, punter, kicker, these dudes are legit professional athletes. I would put all of the money I have in my bank that he beats you in all three without, not even like, ooh, that's close. I think it's not even, at a 40-yard dash, darts, whatever athletic it is.
Would you? So right now, just having that statement out in the world, right? If I told you I beat Reggie Miller in a 3-point shootout, what would you have said?
Explain the shootout.
5-0 Santa Monica Pier, small rims. You know Santa Monica Pier. You know that
you mean
shot.
Like at the
on the pier itself.
Yeah. Did you win a teddy bear?
5-0. No, I won 5 of those giant rubber basketballs, and they're all different college teams.
So that's good.
Yeah.
And so he hit none?
0. And the crowd fucking erupted. It was right after the Pacers lost to the Lakers in the playoffs. And it was pre-social media. I wish we had it taped. All my friends were there, and it was like a celebrity birthday party thing where they rented out the entire pier, and it was fucking rad. Hazed him the entire night, and he came over and was laughing at me afterwards. He goes, "Motherfucker, dude." He goes, "Do you know if this was real in a game? Like I would smoke you?" And I was like, "Well, Reggie, I don't. Because we were here, and this is real right now." He had a nice laugh about it.
Yeah.
And I was drunk as shit, but I was just on one, and it just happens. So when you're doing a punt, pass, and kick, it's just one kick apiece. One throw, one thing. You don't know what's going to happen.
You don't
all of my money.
You don't think
if I was going 10
McAfee's going to
punts,
train
all of my money.
I'm glad you asked. So about a week later, he posted a video. McAfee posted a video of him kicking field goals, rifling them. And I was just like, off the ground, just absolutely fucking skull crushing these things.
Yes.
And I was like, God damn. But I had already conceded that in the first show. I said, look, I'm going to lose the kicks. I'm going to lose the kickoffs. His leg is unbelievable. It just depends if you can get it to turn over.
He was a professional punter.
But it's a luck thing where you just can't get it to happen
every. It's a luck thing for you, not for the dude who kicks professionally.
For it to turn over, it's hard, man. It's just hard to do.
I have the official rules up here as the good producer that I am.
There you go.
Here we go.
Yeah.
What do we got?
Can I ask you a question though?
Yeah.
What percentage of his kicks when he was kicking did not turn over? Probably a pretty low percentage.
I don't know because they don't do that. So usually what you're judged on is yardage and then your hang time, right? So
right now, out of the box, right now, tell me, average kick, punt, how far is it going?
Today, I would literally have to train for this. So if I just gave it 2 months, 2 months, I could probably hit 50, 55.
Average?
Not average, but that would be a best. If I was going average, probably 44 to 48.
So your average would be his average in the NFL.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the stats. His average yard per punt.
Yeah, but that
was 49.3.
We can just do it.
But exactly. And we should just do it. But here's the misleading thing about punters, and this is why I love McAfee, by the way. It's judged on field and what field position you have. So some of these punts are only going 20 yards. So he doesn't get the credit he deserves because if he was just bombs away every time, he could probably average 70. But you just can't do it because you got to stay within the line.
But this is what I'm saying. So then if you are acknowledging that.
One kick, one shot, one opportunity, one moment. It's Eminem. It's Eminem. I'm fucking Eminem, dude.
So he is correct.
Mom spaghetti.
Each participant gets one pass, one punt, and one place kick, both distance and accuracy.
Correct.
You have to get it in the field of play.
Yes, it's got to be in the field of play.
You're
correct.
shanking it first try.
Oh, yeah.
They measure the distance that you have inaccurate minus the distance if you've gone total.
The best.
If you go 20 yards outside of the line, that takes away from the distance.
Correct.
So it's all about your accuracy.
I can keep it in the lines. The only thing that would worry me is he would house me on that kickoff so bad that it would take away from the other numbers.
So let me ask you a question. What do you think your score is?
Let me ask you. Let me ask you a question now. So when he comes out and he punts that, you want to punt first or you want him to punt first?
I want him to go first, for sure.
Just in case you were like, I got no shot.
Yeah, because and I would want to do the kickoff last because I would know by that point,
right,
from the throw and the punt. The kickoff last he's going to win. I'm not going to even.
Your best shot would be just to take the pass portion and throw the ball as hard as you can into his face, man, or nuts or something. Because
I would love to go first and pass and then really put that pressure on.
How far do you think you can throw it?
So we did this last year because I coach my kids' teams. Do you coach all your kids' teams
Yes,
and stuff?
yeah.
Are you aggressive?
No.
It's hard to be aggressive on mushrooms.
Yeah.
Around a bunch of kids, man.
Yeah, I'm not. You know the reason I'm not aggressive? Because, most of them suck. And so, like, you know what I mean? Like, my goal as the coach, honestly, was just to want them to play next year.
Right.
I just wanted them to be like, I had a good time.
Yeah.
I would like to go out and play again next year.
Yeah.
You know?
So here's what happens, and you can probably back me up on this. There's a couple kids that are really fucking
Yes.
good, and then they always want to challenge the coach.
Yes.
And I'm always like, great, fuck you, let's go. So one of them was in flag football, and this kid was a quarterback, and I was like, how far do you think you can throw it, He wings it 20, 25 yards down the field. And I threw it from 55, and I felt confident about that and smashing him, and I was like, all right, cool. But I do, like, just coaching the kids, because I do soccer too, twice a week with the kids, and I didn't see that trophy over there?
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, it's last year's trophy. No big deal.
He had it made for himself.
Yeah, I had it made for myself. I didn't like the championship trophy I was given.
Wait, is that true?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So I made a 5-footer for myself, and you're welcome for that, but we're undefeated this year as well.
I love this guy.
We're undefeated this year as well. And I'm getting a bigger one. So I'm getting a bigger one. I got 3 games left.
He's getting a car this year.
For himself.
He's getting, yeah.
I'm going to get a Kia. I'm going to get a Kia, gold Kia for myself because I've earned it.
And get the trophy as
Fucking
the award.
yeah, you're going to film yourself. I'm at Disney World.
Oh, we did it last year. Wait. So here's what else McAfee's pissed off about. All of our listeners call into his show.
No.
Yeah, and so last year, the team name was the Blue Dragons for soccer. We were going for the championship, and he was talking about this week's games and everything else, and they're like, call in, tell us your game of the week. All of our listeners called in, and they were like, Pat, man, we got to go for the Blue Dragons down in Austin. They're going for the championship.
Oh,
and
dude.
he got so tired of it. He goes, man, fuck you guys. Craig Dulesky sent him over the edge, and he goes, not this fucking guy again, dude. Craig from Maryland, how are you?
Dude, I just think if we put this in Vegas, do you guys gamble?
Yeah, a lot.
Okay, me too.
A lot.
I live in Vegas now, by the way.
Oh, do you? Oh, right on.
So
Whereabouts in Vegas?
we moved to Henderson, which is like outside.
Yeah.
Like southeast of the city. They got the best schools around.
100%.
That's great.
If we were in Vegas right now, and they opened this line,
Yes.
where do you think it would fall?
Plus 980.
Right?
Yeah.
I think so.
I'd be an underdog.
That's it?
I will tell you,
I would say plus like 3,000 or 4,000 probably.
I agree,
Honestly.
by the way, because when people are going to go professional athlete, punter, right? Not wide receiver, punter. So he's
Sure.
got, in everybody's brain, by the way, he's got punting and kicking.
Correct.
Right?
100%.
So at plus 3,000, are you putting a little money on him?
You sprinkle.
Sprinkle, yeah.
Me too. Me too.
I'll bet on
Can I get
it.
the applause for that?
Yeah.
Can I get the applause for that? God damn it, dude, I've earned it.
I for sure. Now at plus 980, I'm not sure I'm taking any action. But at
No.
plus $3,000,
Plus 3,000. Yeah.
I mean, if two bums started fighting here and you said, hey, I bet that other dude's going to win, I'd be like, what are the odds?
Yeah.
We gamble a lot on this show.
Me too. I like
We love
weird
it.
bets too.
I like to gamble on dumb shit.
So do we, dude.
Me too. Dumb shit is
we
the best.
do. So we do. MyBookie.com promo code Drinkin Bros doubles your deposit up $2,000. No big deal. Bet with us or against us. We bet on everything across the board. One of my favorite shows that we do is the Super Bowl, where you go into the coin toss. How long the over under in the national anthem? Like,
Yeah, I
we
love
go
that
through
stuff.
all of it.
By the way, I would fly here to do that with you guys.
Oh yeah.
Because I do that at my house by myself.
Oh, so dude, Brian, you know who our co-host is on that show? It's Brian Urlacher.
Yeah.
Oh, I would love to.
So come on in, and we'd love to have you. It's a blast.
I would absolutely love to be. I'm actually.
Are you going to go to the draft? It's next week, right?
It's in Vegas.
Yeah,
in
but
Vegas.
I don't want to be around all those Jets fans. It's always Jets fans.
Pretending.
Yeah.
Just stop, guys.
Yeah, guys, come on.
It's not going to
Do
happen.
they even have a pick this year in the first round draft?
Yeah,
They have like 9,000 picks.
They have the second pick, I think.
I always get them confused with the Dolphins on who has traded all their fucking picks.
No, the Dolphins
I always
traded
feel like it's one of
for
them.
a bunch of picks.
I think
Okay.
I think the Jets have a ton of picks this draft. They might even have 2 in the first round.
Look
I think
that up,
they have-
Bob.
I think they have 3 in the first round.
Is it 3?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
There's 2 teams with 3 in the first round.
Yeah, there is two teams.
Who is your squad?
Oh boy, Josh. Why do we have to ruin the day?
Is it the Lions?
Falcons.
It's just
Dude. I was at the 28-3 game too.
Really? Yeah, I'm
That
a
was the
Patriots
worst.
fan.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Dude, I was at that game.
Yeah, that's tough.
It was the worst. It's still one of the worst days of my life. It started off as the greatest day ever, and until the end of the third.
Can I ask, at the stadium, the Falcons fans,
Yes.
at halftime, were you celebrating?
All of us. And it felt like an enormous party, and all the Patriots fans started to leave in the third quarter.
Were they leaving?
Left. So it was all Falcons fans at that point, and my buddy, and I'm not going to shout out my cool guy Nis, but it was my buddy. So my buddy at the time was playing Riggs on Lethal Weapon for Fox.
Yeah.
So Fox gave us a suite right next to Mark Wahlberg's.
Hey.
I saw Mark, aka Marky Mark, take his whole family out of that stadium and get the fuck out of there in the third. Now he claimed later that his child was sick. His child was not sick.
He also goes to bed at 5 in the afternoon and wakes up at 2:30.
Yeah, he's training.
But hey,
he would not have left early for that.
You know who brought the trophy into the stadium the following season?
It was Mark.
It was Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah.
And it was like, dude, he left out of anger, and I get it. Because everybody in the third, all the Patriots fans had the same thing. So the Falcons fans were Falcons fans were amped that we were about to win, but we were also shocked that everybody just assumed that was Brady's last game because it was so horrific up until that point. And nobody had ever seen him play that bad, and it was like, all right, well, he's done. He's going to retire. And then they started slowly coming back, and you're like, wait a minute. And then Patriots fans tried to get back in the stadium. It was in Houston at that RG whatever stadium it is.
Yeah.
And it's all glass. So you can see them on the outside banging on the glass to get in. Well, the security at Super Bowls is really fucking intense. Dan and I usually go every year.
Yeah.
It's so intense that they don't let you back in. So they had to stand outside the stadium, watch through the glass on the TV screens because there's not bars or anything in that area. So they were stuck. And they had to watch that overtime comeback through the glass. And that's my only saving grace of that day where I was like, at least they didn't get to enjoy it.
Do you know, I was at the Patriots-Seahawks Super Bowl. And my brother got these tickets.
Was that the Malcolm Butler?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
My brother got these tickets from somebody in the Carolina organization. So they were great tickets. And they were right on the goal line, where the game ended up. I'm sitting here, I'm on the goal line, looking like I could. I was telling my brother and I sat down. I'm like, if there's a goal line play, we're going to be able to see if they score or not. We're right here. And so as that final drive is coming down the field, I remember I turned to my brother. I'm like, we're going to see. This is the perfect spot. Oh, sitting next to us was this dude from South Boston. And you know those dudes, Southeast, right? And he was
he threatened to rape one at a game we were at.
We went to the Rams Super Bowl, Patriots Super Bowl. Yeah. I threatened to rape one of those guys. I did.
Dude, this dude was sitting there, blue collar guy with a couple of his buddies, and he's talking to me the whole first half. I've been saving up money. He was telling me, I've been saving up money my whole life to come to a Super Bowl. I've been putting a little money away. I've always wanted to see Patriots Super Bowl, and this one is the perfect one. And he was like, this is my entire life savings. He was telling me this whole shit, right?
Yeah.
And he was like, and the first half was going great, and he was like, it's been the greatest week. And
then you start seeing his entire life slip through his fingers.
Do you know what he did?
No.
So at halftime, he looks at me and he goes, hey, somebody gave me this pill last night. This girl gave me this pill. And I'm not going to do the South Boston accent because I can't do it. I don't want to butcher it. And he was like, but somebody gave me this pill. He goes, do you think I should take it? She said, it's a real party. And I look at it. I go, I think that's ketamine, dude. I go, I wouldn't take that. And he said, why not? I go, have you been drinking? And he was like, yeah. I'm like, you're going to go right to sleep.
Yeah.
I go, you're not going to see the end of the game. He was like, no, I'm a fucking animal. And I was like, okay. This dude who was talking about his entire life, he wanted to... That last drive, fell asleep.
Ketamine's not
Fell the fuck asleep the final drive. Didn't see it. His friends had to fireman carry him out of the fucking stadium. Oh this dude spent his life savings.
Even if you're not drinking, ketamine's not exactly a fucking live sport.
It's not enough.
No, it's not a sports drug. It's not a sports drug.
It's hey, I'm at my house by myself.
Yep.
You know, I might take a half and just see what's going on.
Yeah, but from him, phones exist. You just look at that pill. There's a number and letter on it usually. Yeah, look that shit up and see what it is.
Yep. I told him, I go, dude, you don't want to take that. Dude slept through. His friends were laughing at him. His friends drew a dick on his forehead, the whole thing. But what I was going to tell you is the Seattle fans. Yo, they are very collegiate they sing songs, and do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like a soccer game.
It really is. Like, have you been to one of those games up there?
No,
I have, and I've been to the soccer games up there too.
Those
They're
soccer
identical.
games are fucking amazing.
Like the whole fucking stadium is rocking, dude.
So I've seen an away game, and they travel too.
Yeah, dude.
Seahawks fans travel.
And they sing songs, and they chant, they hold up signs, and they were annoying as fuck.
Yeah.
And so
Terrible.
when they were driving down the field, they were talking a little, they were chirping a little bit, but not too much, and chirping a little. And then when they got up on the goal line, dude, the shit that was being...
People throwing Skittles around and shit.
Oh, my God. Right, and we were surrounded by Seahawks fans. So, you know, man, I'll tell you what I am. I'm a dude who, I'll take it. I grew up with 3 older brothers. I know how much I dish it out. So I'll take whatever you got, right? And so they're all, because I've been giving it the whole game. That interception happens. My brother and I do, you know...
Just like a look, no...
The great hug, jumping up and down hug. By the time we were done hugging, and I turned around, those Seattle fans were gone.
Cleared up.
Signs on the ground. I think I saw some tears.